Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are required to solve for x given 7 raised to power x plus 1 minus 7 raised to power x minus 1 is equal to 56. The solution to this problem will involve some various techniques including simplification of exponents as well as using logarithm to evaluate for the value of x. To solve for x in this problem, I will rewrite the problem 7 raised to power x plus 1 minus 7 raised to power x minus 1 is equal to 56. If you look at the right hand side, you see that 56 is also divisible by 7. So I am going to divide through by 7 like so. So that on the left hand side I have 7 raised to power x plus 1 divided by 7 minus 7 raised to power x minus 1 divided by 7 is equal to, on the right hand side I have 7 here 1, 7 here is 8. So I have 8 on the right hand side. I'm now going to apply some principles of indices. Let's see this law of indices, which says if you have a raised to power m plus n, you can express it as a raised to power m times a raised to power n. This is similar for a raised to power m minus n, which is expressed as a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n. The first one is applicable when the problem at the power here is addition, and you use the second one for when the power has subtraction in between. This is 7 raised to power 1, 7 raised to power 1. Applying the first law here, this becomes 7 raised to power x plus 1 minus 1 because of the division, and then minus, instead of straight applying the second principle to what we have here, I will split x minus 1 into 7 raised to power x divided by 7 raised to power 1. But we already have a 7 raised to power 1 at the denominator, so this makes it 7 raised to power x divided by 7 raised to power 2. So meaning that the second expression will now be 7 raised to power x divided by 7 raised to power 2 is equal to 8. Let's tidy up the first expression. Plus 1 minus 1 is 0. So we are simply left with 7 raised to power x here, then minus 7 raised to power x divided by 7 raised to power 2 is equal to 8. We can see that 7 raised to power x is now common to both expression here and here. So I can factor it out to have 7 raised to power x into, then I have 1, then minus 1 over 7 over 2. This gives us 8 as it is in the given equation. Let's tidy up what is inside of this bracket. 1 over 7 over 2 is 1 over 49. Then 1 minus 1 over 49 will be 49 minus 1 over 49, which will give us 48 over 49. And with that, the expression in the bracket here becomes 48 over 49. Then times 7 raised to power x, then equal to 8. Now the next thing I will do is return the 49 at the denominator, since I've simplified the expression, back to 7 squared, so that this becomes 7 raised to power x times 48 divided by 7 squared is equal to 8. The reason I've done this is so that we can apply the law of indices we applied earlier. Let me write this under here so that you can see it. Then I have 48 here is equal to 8. Writing it this way makes it easier for us to simplify this fraction into 7 raised to power x minus 2, then times 48 is equal to 8. Now we can divide through by 48, and that takes care of this. We can see that 8 here is 1 and 8 here is 6, giving us 7 raised to power x minus 2 is equal to 1 over 6. It's a bit easier now to solve for x. We can take the logarithm to base 7 of both sides. So doing that, we have log to base 7 of 7 raised to power x minus 2 is equal to log to base 7 of 1 over 6. And then there are two laws of logarithm that we can apply here. The first applied to the left hand side, which is when you have the logarithm to any base of maybe m raised to power k, the law says that we can transfer this k all the way to the back of the logarithm here, so that the expression becomes k log m base whatever you have there. And then the one for the right hand side, because this is 1 over 6, by indices 1 over 6 is the same thing as 6 raised to power minus 1, and it's actually the same law, the same principle here. So we are going to express this as log to base 7 of 6 raised to power minus 1, and then we can now transfer negative 1 all the way to the back. So let's rewrite the equation. We have x minus 2, then log 7 base 7 is equal to negative 1 times log 6 base 7. And then the second law of logarithm we are going to apply is when you have log m in the same base m, then the solution is 1, meaning that log 7 base 7 here is 1. Then 1 times x minus 2 gives us x minus 2, and that is still equal to negative 1 times log 6 base 7 is negative log 6 base 7. And now we can solve this linear equation for x by adding 2 to both sides. I'll put it at the back here to say 2 minus log 6 base 7. This is our final answer for x, and we can double check our answer to confirm that we are correct by simply inserting this value of x into the original problem we started with, which is 7 raised to power x plus 1 minus 7 raised to power x minus 1 is equal to 56. Let us carefully put in these values. So for the first part, I have 7 raised to power, this will be 2 minus log 6 base 7, then plus 1, then minus 7 to the power 2 minus log 6 base 7, then minus 1 is equal to 56. So tidying the expression on the left up, we are going to have 7 raised to power 2 plus 1 is 3, then minus log 6 base 7, then minus 7 raised to power 2 minus 1 here is 1, then minus log 6 base 7 equal 56. So we are going to apply some of the principles we've seen earlier, which is of indices. We separate the power into division so that we have 7 raised to power 3 divided by, this will be 7 raised to power log 6 base 7, then minus, this will be 7 raised to power 1 divided by 7 raised to power log 6 base 7, and this should still give us 56. So I will not expand 7 raised to power 3, I'll leave it as it is, then divided by, there is a law of logarithm that says if you have log to base a of m as a power of a, then your solution is simply this m here, because this base here, which is being raised to the power log m base a, they are both in the same base here, so the solution is m. So if you look at that carefully, we have 7 raised to power log 6 base 7, so that makes 6 the solution, meaning that the denominator here is simply 6, and then minus 7 divided by the same thing, which is 6, equal to 56. So 7 raised to power 6 is common to both expression. I'll bring that out. This is 7 raised to power 2 dot 7 raised to power 1 divided by 6 minus 7 divided by 6 is equal to 56. Then let us factor out 7 over 6 in this expression. So I have 7 over 6 into 7 squared, then minus 1. This would give us 56. This is 7 over 6 into, this is 49 minus 1, and this is still 56. 49 minus 1 is 48, so I'll say times 48 is equal to 56. So if you divide 48 by 6, this should give you 8. And when you multiply 7 by 8, this should give you 56. Meaning that our solution on the left hand side is equal to our answer on the right hand side, which was given. And that confirms that our entire work process is correct, and our solution here for x is also perfectly correct. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.